L1 Looney Farm guy here with a new mod test for Monday, October the 3rd. And this is the Case IH Patriot 350 by Connect Modding, Agro, Tonho, and Rodrigo, Alandia. 29.97 megabytes to download, 21 slots. On console, it is a case sprayer, the Case Patriot 350. This is, of course, it's a real thing. I have seen, real videos of these in real life, so it is a nice, looks like a very accurate representation of it for most respects. But we're going to take a look at it in the store, and we're going to test it out. So, we will find it under Vehicles and Crop Protection, and here it is, the Case Patriot 350, $259,000, 250 horsepower, 37 miles per hour. That's traveling speed. Working speed, 15 miles per hour working speed, 36 meter spread, up to 3,700 liters of product. Now take note. It's only herbicide or liquid fertilizer. This does not handle the dry lime or the dry fertilizer. So let's have a look at it then. And we have just a few configurations, which I am okay with because, sometimes these things get overly complicated, and this is definitely not overly complicated. We have reservoirity, or reservoirity, no or yes. So yes just means it adds a little bit of extra capacity, so from 35 to 37. So 200 liters is going to cost you $1,500. We have wheel brands, and there's not a lot of choice. Trailberg, Michelin. Two of those choices, the Michelin's going to cost you extra $1,000. And this is only if you have precision farming enabled. Is the weed spot spraying no, like so, or yes. Now I don't see where anything actually changes on the model. However, it's $29,000. But as the description says, you may use up to 90% less herbicide, and you will get the a better environmental bonus if you're using precision farming. We're going to test that out as well. And that's it. So with all the extras, the $29,000 weed spot spraying, that option is not going to be there if you do not have precision farming installed, just so you know. Right, so hop in. we have one of them filled with herbicide and one filled with liquid fertilizer. We'll turn our help window on. It was on. Right. Okay, there it is. Now, unfold the sprayer. So that's pretty simple. We have it started running. Let's have a look inside, because some of you, I know, you'd like to see the inside. The display monitor is not functional in console. I'm on console. This is for all platforms, but I'm on PS5. I guess they call it the A pillar, or the pillar information. You can see the tachometer and speedometer work, and I'm sure it doesn't look like any of the other gauges really work, but the digital works. And then you have your, so that's the interior. You see driving around. I don't do a lot of in-cab. As a matter of fact, I don't do any in-cab stuff when I'm playing. So, on with the good stuff. L1 and X will unfold it, and it takes a little bit of a minute. It is doing its thing. And let's drive up over here, because I do have precision farming and I do have the spot spraying equipped. And that's quite the spread. Doesn't take too long once it starts going. Now we do have section control. There it is, L1 and R3. So you can control your section spread from 6.4 meters. So 36, 31, 28, 18, or 6.4. Now when you have spot spraying on, as we will, L1 and square, you go forward and, well, spot spraying is supposed to be on. I'm pretty sure I put it on this one. Let me double check that with my handy dandy toolbox. I thought for sure I did it on this one. All right, let's just make sure. No, I did not. Right, so it's nice to show spot spraying if you actually have spot spraying on. That would be a very good, a very helpful. Right, okay, now here we go. Now, yeah, you could, the problem is here, there's quite a lot, but you can kind of see where it's not spraying, where the weeds are. And I'm not spraying over here, obviously, if I had. So, yes, it does work. I actually use it quite a bit in my actual play. I play with weeds and precision farming, so the spot spraying does work fantastically and will save you a tremendous amount of herbicide when spraying weeds with that feature. Right. All right, so change working width, unload. Let's turn that off. We can unload. It'll unload into crates like so. And that's about it. Now, refilling. It has an interesting refill animation, shall we say? If we turn around here and have a look-see. See this little unit here? Oh, the other thing that's kind of neat, the ladder's down. So notice the ladder's down. We get in, and the ladder comes up automatically. I know someone mentioned that before, that it's like, oh, well, shouldn't the ladder go up? Because when you unfold something, that was on the harvesters, but this one's really neat. The ladder does pop up when you are in the vehicle, which as it should. Now, opening cover to refill, L1 and left on your D-pad will drop down that little thing there, and that is basically you're opening your cover to refill. As you can see, refill sprayer. Farm Dog Max is like, I want to refill my tummy. So if we come up over here, we can refill it from a silo like so, liquid fertilizer or herbicide, either or. This one's set at 3,500 liters. Now, hopping over to here, I have liquid fertilizer. And I set the worker off on that field just over yonder. And he did a fantastic job. As you can see here, let's get our little... Now this is grass, so it's not going to put a lot of grass, a lot of fertilizer on grass, being precision farming. But he did that entire field there without any trouble or whatsoever. The workers seem to like this, work well with this machine. Again, you can't change the backs on. It is a dedicated sprayer, much like the other base game sprayers we have, although it does have precision farming enabled. Seems to work very nicely. Does it have a hitch on? No, no hitch on the back or anything like that. We have a beacon there, so we'll stop him here. Lights. lights are okay. It's not a. I'm pretty sure that this is based nearly exactly to the model, actual model. I don't know what the actual model exactly looks like, but this seems to be, as in lighting and all the other accessories and so forth. Typically, things like this would have, like you say, oh, it should be better, more well lighted, or it should have more lights, or it should do this or do that. Oh, speaking of doing this or doing that, the one thing I don't see on here, but I did notice, L1 and your right stick up and down, you can adjust the height of the booms, and it says it's automatically, yeah, so you can see here I'm up on a little bit of an angle just with the lumpy here, and it is automatically adjusting the level of the boom to adjust to evenly. See, it's still level, but my vehicle is not level. So that's kind of neat. It automatically adjusts to the level of the ground, to parallel to the ground. I did notice that. It does actually mention that. It says the bars work following the relief. So it's another way of saying it has a self-leveling for the booms. It's more noticeable. This is very flat here just for testing purposes. But you can see it when it's all lowered down to the ground, like so. What else? It's like I said, it's a pretty simple. The workers, no problem with the workers. Everything seems to work fine. Of course, precision farming is going to use different amounts of product than you will without precision farming. So the product usage, I can't really comment on. So I don't know what else to say. I think this is the only mod for today. It seems like. So I'm able to spend a little bit more time on it, but I think that's as much time as I can spend on it because it seems to work very well. It is very nicely detailed, as you would expect from Connect Modding and Tonho, and it seems like collaboration with Rodrigo Alandia. Very nice. Oh, it says, okay, so I'll read the description. Optional tank and wheel set opening. Not sure what that means. I was trying to see if there was any hidden. You can't widen the stance of the tires. It does say real suspension. The suspension seems to work quite nicely. I don't know about. I mean, it's modeled after a real, actual vehicle, of course. And that's about it. That's the case IH Patriot 350 by Connect Modding, Agro Tonho, and Rodrigo Alandia. 28.97 megabytes to download. 21 slots on console. Thank you for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.